I'm catching him in the act playing, so I thought I would video him for y'all. That didn't last long. He just went over there to him and started nibbling on him and playing with him. I tried to catch it for y'all because it doesn't happen often. Now he's going to lay down on my legs. But he's moving around more the last couple days and getting in the bed with me, which he hadn't done in a long time. So I'm hoping he's continuing to improve. I really do. I do have a quick update about Plato. We've got him transferred to the other vet, and they sent the records. They got him in an envelope for us and everything, and we went to the vet. Well, the vet called me this afternoon, the new vet, and told me that there was records missing, and that she called them to try to get them, and they told her they would not send them to her. They refused. So she said she needed the medication that he had been on before this happened, the name and the dosage, and she also needed the blood work that they said they did on him. Now, they did a bunch of blood work and they charged me for it, and then they called me and told me that one of the ones that they had run, one of the tests they had run had come back inconclusive, and they think it was just an error with the machine, and they wanted to rerun it, but they needed to get the okay from me because, of course, they charged me to rerun that test. And they called me back 3 hours later and told me that they had rerun it and that it came back normal. And so all his blood work was normal. There was nothing showing up in the blood work, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? That very same test that they supposedly redid and told me was normal is not normal. It's over 1,500 times the normal levels. And it's liver function. So they either charge me for tests they did not run, or they did not come back normal and the lady didn't know what the hell she was talking about. So, make a long story short, I went to the vet again this afternoon, the former vet, the killer vet, and I was very, very respectful, very, very professional. It took every ounce of integrity and strength that I had not to reach across and grab him by his windpipe and crush it. But I behaved myself and I acted very professional. I did not raise my tone. I did not cuss. I did not act a damn fool. I actually kind of kissed his ass because I was trying to play nice and get the records. And he told me that we didn't ask for those records. I said, look, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I called ahead of time and asked if we would be able to get these records when we picked them up to transfer them. I was told yes. I was told everything would be there, and it wasn't. And now I'm asking you to please give me the records because the vet needs them. And he said, well, and he starts arguing with me again. And I just put my hand up and told him, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to take care of my pet. And that requires me getting records that I've paid you for. So I'm I'm entitled to these records. And I'm asking you for them. You're either going to give them to me or you're not. And so he said he would. And I told him, here's her fax number. You can just fax it directly to the vet that called you for them and you refused to give them to her. And then he said something, I can't remember what. He said something smart and it pissed me off. And I said, well, you know, it's funny how you told me you ran these tests and you had to rerun them and you charged me twice for these tests. And then you tell me they came back normal. And actually they're extremely off the chart high. And this is a test you charged me twice for. I said, so it's just coincidental that, you know, you're not providing records now after we're finding out the test results are not normal. I said, you know, I just think it's funny how that's, you know, you're giving me trouble now with this whole situation. I said, if you don't have anything to hide or you didn't do anything wrong, then you would have produced the records. He said, well, I'll send them. I said, okay, well, here's the fax number. I appreciate that. He snatched the paper out of my hand and told me I could leave now. I said, okay, no problem. I'll leave. I said, but while you're at it, getting records, you need to go ahead and pull Atmosphere's records too, because I'm having him checked out by this vet too. And I said, and I need all the records of everything you've ever done to my animals, because I believe you're responsible for everything happening to my pets right now. And I do plan on holding you accountable for it. I said, so I'm leaving now, and you have a great day. And I left. And I was shaking. I was so hostile when I left that place. But I behaved myself, and I did not go to jail today. So that's a good thing. But his liver function is really, really bad. This doctor really needed these records, and they didn't fax them, by the way. 3.5 hours later, when the vet closed, they still hadn't faxed them. So they're not going to fax them. So you tell me, if they didn't have anything to hide, they didn't do anything wrong, why would they not give the test results? Especially when I paid for them twice. So, okay, moving on. This vet's going to try a medicine, which, it's really difficult not knowing what he's been on and if it can counteract with what he's been on and what the treatment he's been getting. And on this point, we don't even know if he's even gotten treatment. Okay, that's how bad it is. So basically, it's going to take another 48 hours once she starts this liver medicine to retest him to see if the levels have gone down any at all. If the levels have not gone down in 48 hours, 9 times out of 10 they're not. And he still has no control over his bowels. He's still vomiting. He can't hold down food. And he is still having blood in the stool. He still has the liver. I don't know. It's bleeding somewhere internally. So it is apparently nothing to do with what this other vet told me. I don't understand how these people are still in business. I don't understand it. But it's my personal vendetta, my personal objective, if it kills me for the rest of my life, to close this man's down. To close his vet office down. I'm renting the billboard right above his office, and I'm running an ad on it with an arrow pointing down to his office, that if you love your pets as family and you care for them, you will not take them to this vet, with an arrow down underneath. I'm also running ads in the papers for months on end about him in every local paper and Lafayette paper. And I'm going to take him to small claims court. I'm going to hit him where it hurts, which is apparently his pocketbook, because that is all he is concerned with. And I don't care if it costs me more money. I am going to do it, because it's the principle of it. I paid this man thousands of dollars basically to kill my pets. And then he has the audacity to talk to me and treat me that way. Well, you know what? No problem. You're money hungry. That's all you live and thrive for, at the welfare of these animals. You are in a vet. You are supposed to care for animals. So if you are just interested in stealing money from people without treating their pets, well, I'm going to hit you in the pocketbook where it hurts. So, and I'm going to keep him from doing it to somebody else's animal. And if anybody sees my ad and chooses not to go to them, well, that's wonderful. And I've done my job. So I just wanted to update y'all on that. I will know more. She's going to check on them tomorrow and call me, because they're open till noon tomorrow. So I'll know more tomorrow, but they're not going to retest him till Monday after this medicine. So I will know more on Monday. If the levels do not go down, I'll probably be having to put my dog to sleep Monday. So I will update and let y'all know about that. It's really upsetting me. I'm really upset about it. I love my pets, but I understand things happen and everything dies. But what upsets me the most is, yes, we're losing a pet. My daughter's losing her best friend, if that's the case, because this is her dog and she's extremely close to him. And what really upsets me is I basically paid this man to kill my dog. That's what really upsets me. And it makes me feel horrible and sick to my stomach. So, I appreciate y'all asking and caring, and just keep him in your prayers so my daughter will be alright, because I'm just worried about her right now. So, that's it, y'all. Just want to update y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.